I'm Juliet from Holt, and just a moment ago we heard live music from Lost on Iddings. We've got the band here in the studio, and hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah.
Very happy to have you guys here. Very happy to have you back, and yet a lot of you, some of you back, some of you for the first time. I know that the band's gone through some transitions, changing lineups, tightening things up. Tell me what the past year has been like for you guys.
Well, I think it's just, really the last year is when the sort of the genesis of this lineup happened. About a year ago, I came into the band. Todd, I think a little, maybe a few months before me. And then Kevin, I think roughly about the same time that I was in at the beginning of the year. And then as I do for all my musical projects, dragged Eric in with me as well. Brad and Chris.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So Brad and Chris have really been the constants throughout the different lineups. It's, I think Brad's described it as kind of a musical fraternity where, we have a lot of people come and go out of the lineup, and we have a lot of people come through and just jam, and
I think we got the set now. Though.
Yeah, it feels like it's at a really good place. Yeah, of course, Brian just joined maybe a couple months ago.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the new guy. Last time we were here, I was the new guy. Now he's the new guy.
It's all good though.
How did you come to join these guys? I know the rest of you guys. I know you all from different bands, and you seem like you've all been here in kind of different combinations. But Brian, how'd you join the group?
It was kind of just through Brad. I mean, I think we had done some shows with like my band and his band, and kind of knew each other. And so he just put it out there, like, "Hey, you think you want to jam with us?" And good energy, just felt good. So it's great,
Yeah, I think when we started kind of feeling like we needed to look for a keyboard player, I had thought of Brian immediately, and before I'd even talked to Brad about it, he'd already made the call, and I was like, great. So
yeah, yeah, it just felt real natural.
Yeah.
The beauty of it all is we really get along really well, and we're committed to doing our own thing, and that's a huge commitment factor for everybody.
Music.
Yeah, just So we've been doing that for the past last at least 7 or 8 gigs. We really haven't done anything but our own stuff, and we got to get more people on board to understand that that's really what artists do, as opposed to jukeboxing gigs. And there is an element out there that get off on that, but then there's a lot of people that just they don't understand that that's really what music is, to get out there and lay it out and do your own thing.
Well, and with 7 of you, it's got to be such a great melding of different styles and different musical backgrounds, and sort of, bringing it all to the table and seeing what you create. Does having so many of you make it easier or harder to write songs?
With this group, it's easier because I guess the concept of the band has always been open to everybody bringing their thing to the table and embracing it, not, nothing short of that, basically. Everybody here writes songs, and we've all just pick up and go with them and interpret them with our own individual styles to make the song what it is. We could take these songs that we all write and go play with 5 other different guys, and they'd sound totally different. But this band lets everybody bring their thing to the table, and then the person who writes a song lets everybody bring their individual thing to the song, and kind of like sums us up as a whole. And everybody open-minded enough to just let things flow, not force them, push them. Just let's see what everybody brings, and
it's developmental
let it go.
rather than forced.
Yeah, it's organic.
And it seems like you guys are open to, within your sound, exploring a lot of different genres. That first song we heard had a lot of, sort of classic reggae influence. And the second song you played had definitely more of a 70s, a little bit of a proggy, spacey kind of feel in there, but some classic, jam style guitar and stuff in there too. Do you guys feel like, as players, you can kind of explore different genres with one another and just see, where the music takes you?
I'm pretty sure we can go anywhere with it anytime we want to and be totally open to doing so.
Yeah, it's really one of the joys of playing in this band. We're not locked into any one style. We can, any ideas, we is pretty much treated as valid, and we can try it out and go with it. I mean, I think there are some extremes we don't go to. I mean, but hey, if it works, it works, and we're happy to try it out.
Now, you guys have a recording that was done with Buckeye Music Magazine. Tell me a little bit about that, because we're going to be hearing a couple of tracks from that.
Yeah, I mean, I think those guys at Buckeye Music, along with, of course, all you guys at WYSO are real advocates for the local music scene. So to help promote some of the show we've got coming up at Friday at OE, we did a live broadcast from our practice space where Brad's got everything nicely wired, and we just put it all down on, recorded it, and was real happy with the way it turned out. So over the last week, we've mixed it, and we're making it available now. So it's called the Buckeye Sessions, and it's 8 original songs.
Very cool. Well, let's take a listen to one of those. Actually, we're going to hear 2 of them. We'll hear Seeds of Change and Summer High. Do you guys want to give those any introduction before we hear them?
Well, they're on Bandcamp.com, and one time at Bandcamp, the woodwinds had
Todd,
it.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you there.
Yeah. The
Just for
woodwinds
everyone's benefit.
in the brass section.
No, but if you go to Lost on Iddings, we've got a link there to the Bandcamp site where the files are hosted. It's free, or you can pay what you want, so you can download it from there. And we're going to have some physical copies just to hand out at the upcoming shows too.
Well, let's take a listen to those, and then we'll come back and tell people about those upcoming shows, how you can see these guys live. This is Lost on Iddings. This is from the Buckeye Sessions, and it's called Seeds of Change. You're hearing it on Kaleidoscope on WYSO. Music right there from Lost on Iddings. That's from the Buckeye Sessions. And you're hearing it on Kaleidoscope on member-supported 91.3 WYSO, Yellow Springs, Dayton, Springfield, and online at WYSO.org. WYSO is a community service of Antioch College for the Miami Valley and beyond. I'm Juliette from Holton. We've got Lost on Iddings in the house. Welcome back, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Now, people can get a copy of the Buckeye Sessions via the web, but they can also get a physical copy from you guys in person. You're playing at the Oregon Express on Friday night. Who are you going to be playing with that night?
We'll be playing with Hazy and the Rugged Child, which is our keyboardist Brian's project.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, we want to give away two passes to that gig. Is that what we want to do tonight?
Yeah. If we can,
Yeah.
So who's ever first to make some kind of comment on the Kaleidoscope Facebook about it gets the passes. Just give us your name and we'll leave some.
We'll throw a CD, a T-shirt, and a sticker in.
Ooh, snazzy.
Just gonna up the ante here.
All right, so first person to make a comment at facebook.com/Kaleidoscope Radio gets to see Lost on Iddings Friday night at the Oregon Express, and they also get all kinds of goodies. So hop over there and do that. Now, in addition to this Friday, you guys have some really cool gigs coming up. Tell me about what's happening on the 21st, because this is really exciting, and it's a pretty awesome gig that you guys have coming up.
Well, we have a alter ego band called Hurl and the Spins, which is we were a backup band for a friend of ours, John Hurlbutt, who manages the Fur Peace Ranch down in Athens with Jorma Kalkinen and Jack Cassidy and folks for some intensive guitar lessons. And we do this little psychedelic cowboy honky tonk band with him and back him up, and we get to open up for the New Riders of the Purple Sage and the original psychedelic cowboys, and we're real excited about that. So
That's very cool. That's on the 21st, and where's that one going to be at?
that'll be at Woodlands Tavern in Columbus.
Very nice.
I think you can already get tickets online at the woodlandstavern.com.
Great. And then December 7th, you'll be back in town at One Eyed Jack's playing with Johnny Dreads and the Mystics. That's going to be a great show as well.
Yep. Most of these members here are in the Mystics, and so it'll be an interesting night. It'll probably swing from reggae to rock to reggae all night long. So
I assume we're going to rope Brian in for that set too. So
Everybody will be playing double, triple, whatever duty.
it'll be an all play. Everybody playing in the right direction.
That sounds fun.
it really is.
And before my daughter goes to sleep, I need to give her a shout out. So good night, Daisy Jane, and I love you.
Good night, Daisy. Sweet dreams, Daisy.
She comes in and helps us out on percussion sometimes at practice.
Nice. Now, moving forward from this stretch of shows, how are you guys planning on spending your winter? Are you going to be just gigging out a lot, or trying to work on writing and recording, or a little bit of both?
We do a little bit of both. Sometimes we get nestled up in the studio, and we really like it in there. It's very cozy, and we have our best moments in there, and it's tough to come out and play gigs, but we get out about once a month and looking to do some more weeknight gigs. And I know March 8th we're looking at taking over Woodlands Tavern, or at least I'm going to get the keys to the car that night and host my annual Winterfest and take a few Dayton bands over with me and bring in the best bands from the state of Ohio and see if we can blow the doors off that place for a day or two. So,
Well, that's definitely something to look forward to.
So that'd be March 8th, and we will definitely be playing that gig along with our alter egos and our side projects and everything else. So
Yeah, mark your calendar for that one. That's going to be something.
Yeah.
it'll be some of the best acts in the state of Ohio that night. So
That's gonna be. That sounds like that's gonna be a really fun show.
yeah. Thanks, Paul Painter has allowed me to take his bar over for the night. So, and it's if you've ever been to Woodlands, it's one of the premier places in Columbus to watch some local music, and they do it right out there. Actual regional and national acts also there.
Yeah.
Very nice. It's gonna be really cool to have, kind of a community of bands. Not only that you guys play with, but some of you play in, and that you guys can, sort of do these shows, and it's like a family on the bill.
Yeah, it's getting to be that way. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
we've done a pretty good job of through the Miami Valley Music Fest and other events I put on to really help solidify a music scene where everybody's getting to play together, and you got a lot of interplay between bands, and it's kind of how this band has formed here recently also. So it's a lot of people letting their egos go and just jumping on stage and allowing people to come on stage with them and jam, and it really tightens up the scene in my belief. So, and it could really use it nowadays for sure. So.
Yeah, and we've got things going on like the Big Damn Jam, which Brad's a regular part of, and a lot of us have jumped in at one time or another to get up there and play. Where it's exactly that. It's a chance to mix it up with other musicians and in a real positive way, and it's a really great time and makes for a great scene.
Well, and it's gotta be helpful too to have have that enthusiasm of your peers and things like that. Because I was telling Rich during the break, that's kind of how I found out that you guys were back in action and had reformed and were doing stuff. Is the last time some of you other guys were in the studio, you said, "Oh, hey, by the way, we're really excited about this as well." Mm-hmm. So it's got to be great to be able to have that excitement over one project, sort of roll into other things and be able to support each other in that way.
Yeah, I think the whole music scene, especially around the Dayton area, can benefit from people cheering each other on. We're all, especially in the original music scene here, we're doing our own thing, and I think a lot of the other musicians doing their own thing get it, so they tend to support each other a little more than your average Joe would, and in my opinion, it's really helping the area out as far as that goes, and Dayton is rich and with talent. In my belief,
we have an embarrassment of riches.
Yeah, man, it's. I do a lot of scouting and stuff for the festival, and it's just a lot of great musicians doing whatever it is they're doing it well, and it's just sad that a lot of the places that we go to see this kind of thing are slowly fading away, and I'm not sure why that is, but look in a dark alley, you'll find some musicians in Dayton playing some music. If that's what it comes to, it'll be one hell of a jam session in an alley somewhere.
Absolutely. And speaking of supporting our fellow musicians, we're going to take a little band field trip tonight to Jimmy's Ladder 11 to check out Subterranean House Band and Tonal Caravan out of Indiana. So, if you guys want to come hang out, open invitation to head down there tonight.
Yep.
Free show.
Very nice, very nice. Is that where they've moved their jam now? Is over at Jimmy's? Their Wednesday night jam?
I think it's just a gig.
It's just a gig tonight.
So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
cool.
yet to be a home established for that. So
Hopefully that comes back sometime soon.
Yeah.
There's a hope on the horizon, I think, for new venues, new places, new ideas. So
absolutely.
So get out and support live local music, please.
And if people want to keep tabs on how to support you guys, where you're at, how to get music, all that good stuff, where should they connect with you online?
LOIonWYSO20131106 is the best way. IDDINGS. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and all that, but LostOnIddings.com is the best place. And again, that's where the link to the Bandcamp site where you can download the Buckeye session for free.
Great. Well, guys, shall we hear some more live music?
Absolutely.
We'll take a quick break, let these guys get to their instruments, and we will be back to hear some more live stuff from Lost on Iddings. You're listening to Kaleidoscope on 91.3 WYSO.
Every family has secrets. In my family, the secret was me. I was secret because I was black. These days you'd say I was biracial. But in the 50s, and you were either born black or you were born white. End of story.
Join us for more true stories told live next time on the Moth Radio Hour from the Public Radio Exchange, prx.org.
Sunday night at 11 on 91.3 WYSO.
I'm Peter Sagal. Did you know that your old car can support Wait, Don't Tell Me? And no, I don't mean it waits until you're inside the house, then turns on the Bluetooth to call the station and donate your money. It can't do that, though it does like to prank order pizza for the Volvo down the block. What I mean is donating your car can help pay for shows like mine. So donate your old car and turn it into the programs you love.
Visit WYSO.org for more information.
He's a sweet soul brother.
Thursday night at 8, it's Jazz Forward with your host,
Nicky Iliopoulos.
I dig him. Now he's terrific.
It is a new day.
Love, peace, and soul.
And rhythm and blues and jazz.
Crash of sound.
Nicky Iliopoulos.
Always there, always far out.
Jazz Forward, Thursday night at 8 on member-supported 91.3 WYSO.
The Texas-based band White Denim has an intricate and rocking new album called Corsicana Lemonade. And we're very happy to welcome them into the studio for a performance today. I'm David Dye. White Denim, they're live on the Next World Cafe.
Tomorrow afternoon at 1, right after Excursions, right here on WYSO.
We're back here on Kaleidoscope on 91.3 WYSO. I'm Juliet Frumholt, and our guests in the studio are Lost on Iddings. They're going to be performing Friday night at the Oregon Express. You can also check them out on the 21st in Columbus, opening for New Riders of the Purple Sage. Very exciting that they're going to be playing that gig. They'll be back in town on December 7th, playing with Johnny Dreads and the Mystics at One-Eyed Jacks. But before we get to any of that, they're going to play for us right now here in the WYSO studios, handing things back over to Lost on Iddings for some live tunes.
Yeah, we'll take a little minute here to introduce the members of LOI, as you might see it written on the wall in certain parts of the country. Rich Reuter on the guitar over here. He's a fabulous musician. Kevin Dumont on the saxophone. We got Eric Reith back there on the congas. Crash Carter back there on the kit. Brad Sticky Bun Denson on the bass, carrying the low end down there. And Brian Hazy Russell over on the keys. And Brandon Grampy Bone Allray. He's what keeps it all together for us. He makes sure everything.
Sound
there on the guitar.
Sound engineer.
Tokes.
Yes,
Todd Oaks on vocals on guitar.
This next one is dedicated to everybody out there who digs us. We just dedicate it to all the people that have come around and they're sticking around. We appreciate it.
Lost on Iddings live on Kaleidoscope on 91.3 WYSO. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome.
Thank you, Juliet.
Thank you.
I got one more shout out to a friend of ours, Mr. Brad Centers, for help promoting our shows and doing his thing for us. So bless up, Panda.
Yeah, thank you, Panda.
If I may squeeze one quick thing in here, just since we are on YSO, on the day before Thanksgiving, I think it's November 27th.
Yep.
Such a Night, which is a recreation of The Last Waltz, which I'm fortunate enough to be a part of, will be taking place at the theater at the Dayton Art Institute, and it's going to be a benefit for YSO. So if you're a supporter, I know so many people are, please come out. I think tickets you can get online or by calling the box office, the Dayton Art Institute. But it's a great, great show. Real pleased to be a part of it, and real pleased to be partnering with WYSO to send them some money for all the wonderful things that they do. So make sure and check it out.
And it is a wonderful group of local artists putting this thing together, and they are absolutely amazing. So put 30 people through a stage in one night and make it happen right. I've seen it done, and it's a wonderful thing.
If you're a fan of The Last
so many
Waltz,
blessings of them guys.
It's the band, it's the horns, it's the guest, it's the whole thing. So if you like it, you'll really enjoy the recreation of it.
All the details on that are at WYSO.org. In the meantime, Friday night at the Oregon Express, you can see Lost on Iddings live with Hazy and the Rugged Child. They're going to be playing at Woodlands Tavern in Columbus on the 21st with New Riders of the Purple Sage. And December 7th here in town at One-Eyed Jack's with Johnny Dreads and the Mystics, good friends of the show. Check them out. We've got all the info on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Kaleidoscope Radio. Right now, music from Blitz and Trapper's latest. This is called Shine On.